We gather again as the Lestonok family to pray together for life and to allow ourselves to be touched by the word that creates, caresses, and saves us. In a moment of silence, remember the most significant moments of this year. Those you have lived in community, with your family, or with the people you love the most, and thank God for them. Think about the person whom you perceive to be the most different from you, their way of thinking, feeling, understanding the world, facing life, and pray for them. Let the word shed light on that relationship which is difficult for you to establish, to take care of, to value. He went off to the district of Tyre. He entered a house and wanted no one to know about it, but he could not escape notice. Soon a woman whose daughter had an unclean spirit heard about him. She came and fell at his feet. The woman was a Greek, a Syrophoenician by birth, and she begged him to drive the demon out of her daughter. He said to her, "Let the children be fed first, for it is not right to take the food of the children and throw it to the dogs." She replied and said to him, "Lord, even the dogs under the table eat the children's scraps." Then he said to her, "For saying this, you may go. The demon has gone out of your daughter." When the woman went home, she found the child lying in bed and the demon gone. The word of the Lord. In this encounter, Jesus learned one of the most important lessons of his life. God is not the God of Israel. He is the God of humanity. And in the other, in the one who is different, there is a word of God that perhaps sometimes we do not want to hear. But when we do, it can transform us from within. In this season of Lent, we want to order the heart to love and serve more. The other, my community sister, my mother, my grandfather, my co-worker, is perhaps the means that God puts in my path to help me convert and get out of my mental schemes. What people does Jesus ask me today to let into my heart or to occupy another place in my life? What concrete gesture can I make to get closer to their life.
Come and rest in the arms of God. Leave your worry and fear. Make your home in the heart of God. God will dry every tear. For the burden you carry will fade within God's care. Come and rest in the arms of God.
Gentle is God's way and humble is God's heart. God's love will light the way that leads to peace. Surely you shall see God's goodness and God's grace. Rest now in God's embrace.
Come and rest in the arms of God. Leave your worry and fear. Make your home in the heart of God. God will dry every tear. For the burden you carry will fade within God's care. Come and rest in the arms of God.
Do not be afraid, God heals the broken heart. Through grief and disbelief, God still remains. God and God alone will be your soul's true rest. Fall in the arms of God.
Come and rest in the arms of God. Leave your worry and fear behind your feet. Make your home in the heart of God. God will dry every tear. For the burden you carry will fade within God's care. Come and rest in the arms of God.
You are not alone, for God is always near. Come place your doubt and fear within God's care. God will give you rest and soothe your weary soul. Dwell in the heart of God.
Come and rest in the arms of God. Leave your worry and fear behind your feet. Make your home in the heart of God. God will dry
Let us conclude praying together. I will stop demanding what over time is only my wish, and no longer see as the person you have never intended to be. I will listen to you from your reality with its lights and shadows, and I will get closer to your heart without so many ideals. I will let your being speak to me more in its own rhythm, its humor, and its essence, in its own language, ways, accents, faith, and reasons. I will try to give in, if with it I sense we can build together, and we will dialogue, if we want it from two hearts. I will stop approaching without first setting up my own ways, those that without thinking overlook your deep experience. I will try to get closer to your sacred land, barefoot and open. I will let your being feed me and question me with new truths. I will try to leave the safe ground that closes me off and protects me. And from the bottom, I want to start an encounter with more realities to teach me to see that the truth is much greater. Singing with two voices, a new, deeper, and personal harmony. I will be more aware that the multiple judgments fall on time, those that do not let me feel you with your own thoughts. I will stop clinging to my own positions, truths, and ideas, those old fears that question and go to different visions.